Cathy Hoffman, Pleasant Street in Cambridge. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. I want to thank Councillor Decker for her resolution, and I want to pay tribute to a mentor of mine, Vincent Harding. And I'm here really under his teachings, which are about reminding us of the importance of democracy and the importance of building beloved community. For me, this evening is very much about two pieces of democracy: that of transparency and that of community involvement. It is certainly not about chastising our police or our firefighters. It is about an inquiry into how a decision was made involving public officials and how it benefits Cambridge. As people have said, this was a trip sponsored by the Anti-Defamation League. We don't know anything more than that, so that's part of the inquiry that Councillor Decker is asking for. Now, if you go to the ADL's website, part of their mission is the defense of Israel and the Jewish people, which is fine. That's their mission. So their interest in bringing officials to Israel is clear. It's about promoting that particular point of view. But is it ours? And who decided? If the city council had debated the merits of this, had citizen input, had heard and made a decision about sending public officials to Israel for counterterrorism, I wouldn't have agreed, but I would have respected the process as being one about democracy. Instead, why wouldn't I have agreed? Because I'm actually in favor of something very different. I'm in favor of restorative practices for building safety. I'm in favor of community policing. I'm in favor of respecting each and every member of our community and learning more about the different populations who are here. I'm interested in the involvement of young people. None of these are represented by the State of Israel, as far as I can see. And all of the things that I've mentioned have actually been part of Cambridge public policy and Cambridge police and fire practice. Finally, I want to just say I'm submitting a few documents that were a little bit enlightening to me. One is an article about a county in Maryland which ruled that it was unethical and illegal for the Jewish Community Resource Council, the JCRC, to fund political officials' trips to Israel. They said it was in direct conflict with their role as local public officials. And there's a quote in here from Cathy Hoffman relating to Boston, who says that the JCRC has asked since 1999 that trip participants pay their own way. A Massachusetts Ethics Commission approved the community's funding of the trip, but the local JCRC decided to drop the funding anyway because of the impropriety which it suggests. So I think that's something. I'm also including the Civic Unity Commission report, which includes Bob Haas's remarks that his trip to Israel bore no relationship to the practices of Cambridge policing and ought to be stopped. So I hope that we will have the inquiry and that, as has been suggested, we will actually try and create policies for real community safety that are based in our own values. Thank you.
The next speaker, Manjushri Prakash.